We have a companion relationship with Southwest Brazil, and I visited them in April last year. And so they took me and showed me a school that the church runs, a wonderful facility. It goes everything from kindergarten right through to university. And so the building's in use from about 6:30 in the morning till about 11 o'clock at night. And I said to them, this is really great. Do you get any funding from the government? And the answer was no. How do you pay for it? Well, they said, we'll show you this afternoon. So after we had lunch and had the compulsory siesta, they took me to this soccer stadium. And I said, but you're going to tell me how you fund the school. Well, we are. We own the stadium. We own the professional team that plays here. And the local parish runs the concessions. And so out of the profits from that, they can plow those back into the school. They use the underneath part of the stadium. That's where all the workshops for the schools are, teach them carpentry, metalwork, that sort of thing. They invite what we would normally call street kids to come down and mingle with the soccer players. And then gradually over time, they manage to get some of these kids into school. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I thought, you know, we're talking about fresh expressions. Gosh, that's a fresh expression. But one of the other things they do is when I went to visit the university classes that night, it's a business administration course, and who's sitting in the front row? The goalkeeper for the soccer team. And when I asked through the translator, what are you doing here? He said, oh, I can't do that forever. I can't play soccer forever. I've got to have something else. So he was learning business administration. So that was the church sort of working within its culture in an incredible way. And of course, you get the whole community behind the soccer team, and they all know who who's sponsoring it. The shirt has the diocesan crest on it. And I just thought, wow, that's really a neat and exciting way of doing things.
Right. Now, Bishop George, is it true that you in fact were asked to bless the team because it was just before the last game of the season?
It was.
And if they won this game, they were going to get promoted?
Yep, they had one game left to play, and if they won that game, then they would be league champions for their level, and they would get promoted. And so they said, would I bless the team? And I was a little reluctant because I'd been asked to bless a bus once before, and it broke down. But we did pray together, and down in the dressing room, in the team dressing room. There's an altar. One of the parish priests is chaplain to the team, and so we prayed together for God's will for them, and that God would help them to play fairly. And lo and behold, I found out they did win their last game.
And got promoted.
And they got promoted, yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.